Welcome back, everybody, to Pumpkin Days with Zorah. This is episode 144. We're just going to grab our cooking channel. Ooh, pear pie. I would not have thought to try that one. It is raining. It is winter. We've caught all our winter fish. We have, we've set up our jungle farm. I think we've got to go mining today, so we might go down into the Clementine to see if we can find some tiger's eye. And we might, I'm just going to zip through my cookable tab. We'll pick up some of these. We've got a bunch of pigs and a bunch of foals coming. So piglets and foals. So hopefully we'll very soon pick up our animal, and then I'm going to our special animals. Then I'm actually going to cut back on my critters. We need to put that eel in the fish thing, and I've got a few things there that look like they need shipping. Let's go put our glasses in the bedside drawers, because that sounds like a good spot for them. I should start sprinkling frogs around the house with wild abandon. Possibly. I'll think about it. I know, wild abandon. Sprinkling of froggers happens. I need to cook some more pie so I can go a little bit quicker in the mines. Oh, and I need to put that chocolate in the baking fridge. All right, and we need more obsidian if we can get it. So I'm not sure if it's just found in the one mine or if it's found in a few. That's right. We're putting the eel in the fish fridge and the seaweed. There we go. So we're going to go and do all of that. I'm going to go put that animal bell back where it belongs. I think I also need to go clean up my farm over there. The passion fruit is coming along just nicely. Let's give all our piggers a bit of a pat and a brush. Make them happy. We'll see what our heart levels do for our chances of getting an animal. I'm not sure if heart rate affects whether or not the animals you'll get a special animal, or whether it's just going to be a random drop thing. Just check that there's hay in there. Yep, it just hasn't spattered out yet. So we're going to start breeding solely with our rainbow sheep in a while. But because we don't want to dye rainbow wool different colours, we'll keep one black sheep and we'll keep our white sheep. The white sheep we're going to need for building up things for our quotas, unless we want to get a ton of... No, get off the pony. Unless we want to get a ton of white flowers to dye our black wool with, which is a very potent white flower, I have to say. Alright, ponies love being brushed, and I know. I'm not sure what I want to do with this crib yet. I'm still working it out. We do need some more lights in our barns, and we need some lights. We also need to revamp the house down on the jungle plot for young Zane. So young Zane has his own spot. Pretty sure he's going to want that. I don't know if we need a mammoth tail. Let's just zap all of that across there. We'll also grab this and we'll put the milk in as well. And okay, no, I didn't have anything else. We forgot to pat our critters and brush our critters. Or is it brush and then pat? One of the two. Either way they like it. Let's just check in our journal for... Right, so we can ship... We'll just put the wool away. We can ship our, and I'll throw that fodder over here. Man, I'll get there eventually. We can ship these fossils. I'm half tempted just to leave them in there, but then if I don't pick one up, I'll be sad. I'm going to throw the rubbish in, because I haven't recycled it yet. So what I might do is grab that. And we'll grab this. Yeah, we're going to toss our recycling in the top bin. Rightio. Now everything I've got on board I can eat in a pinch. I forgot to get more pies. Yeah, we need to go and make more pies so we're not eating the raspberry cake and the blueberry cake that we make for Corin and Frogman. Simple batter, sweet spices. Alright. If I make 50 of these, right? Man, I'll be upset if I botch it. Rightio. If I make 50 of these, it's pretty easy for me to identify which is the cake that I'm using to run faster with. And speaking of cake to run faster with, let's just eat a slice of that now. Rightio. We're going to take our speediest pony on the run with us. Because, well, for starters, we're going to have to visit the jungle farm. We also need to drop off Kane's breakfast to him. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just head on straight out to the museum and take the thing up to Diamond Falls. Oh, that's right. We need to pick up the cow patties in here too because we do not have a Kane looking after us here. Wind this back so I don't wreck my fruit trees. And I keep forgetting to water my hazelnut tree, so I'm not sure I'll get a winter crop of hazelnuts, but we'll start getting hazelnuts again come next season. I'll just, like I said, I'll do a quick run around the farm and make sure we've gotten all of the poop. I should have brought that extra food down here too. Alright, and these guys actually will need to be brushed. Patted, milked. Yeah, we've been a bit slack picking up the milk from these guys and gals. Actually, we don't pick up milk from the guy. He doesn't like it. Jarrett, time for your patting and your brushing. He does like being patted and brushed though. He's a bit of a sook for a bull, which I'd much rather than having a savage beastie. Alrighty, we're going to throw this milk in the fridge in the processing shed. I think is it this one? Yeah. Let's go toss the milk in here. Except for the milk that I want to ship. The poop sack should have gone into the fertilizer barrel. Oops. Boom. I know, you need 5. We might go and grab the eggs from the chickens. Make sure they've got plenty of feed. They're looking good. Man, one of the cows has left its mark. We'll just grab that while we're here. Pocket that. Pick that up. And we'll brush that. I know, right? We like being brushed. Funny chickens. I know. Just pat and brush. Or in the case of Hiccup, we'll brush and pat. And Mabel, pat and brush. And pocket the brush. Radio. We will throw our eggs in here. That's my... Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep a processed fridge and an unprocessed fridge. And that way the eggs and the milk will always be available to the kitchen and I won't have to keep running back and forward. We're going to ship these golden eggs because they're worth 90G a piece. I know, it's half past midday. Oh wow, okay. Alright, wind it back to 1 and then point very carefully at your tree, at your poop. Because if you misjudge, you'll dig up your tree. And I love the fact that they fixed that, because once upon a time, if you went anywhere near a tree with a shovel, you would lose the thing. You know, I'm going to ship that, get that out of my pack. I'm going to ship that. Oh, I've got to put the bell in the... Yeah. Alrighty, I'm going to just grab this bell and we'll just see if we can place it by the gate. There we go. All right. Oh, and I was going to release my frogs. And I want to put them down somewhere, but I don't want them to actually... Let's put them around the well. I don't want them to actually block where I want to run. So if I don't want to run around the well, we'll just put them... I can't put them down. Oh, okay. Oh, well, there goes that idea. All right, well, I guess I will just put them in the shipping crate. They're not worth anything, but maybe someone will enjoy them when they receive them. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping to place them on my farm. I'll sigh. All right, time to go. It's way past time to go. Wait, I've got mail. I know. I want to go mining. Going over to the Clementine. I was thinking I'd have to catch the tuk-tuk out to Diamond Falls and the Lapido Caves, but we don't. Let me just go straight up this way. We're going to go over to the Clementine. It's not going to take us very long because our pony is a speedy pony. And it's all good. Oops. It will help if I try not to ride him up a hill he can't actually manage. Go through the gap in the buildings. After we go through the gap between the trees. I know, straight through here. Kind of wave at Evan and his sidekick as we pass. Boom. And then we're going to gallop right into the centre of the mines. I know, that letter's now bothering me. I am not picking up the poop right now. I know, the environmental people, whoops, would be having a field day. What are you doing? Pick it up. I know, I should be a more responsible owner. Okay, so we're looking for yellow rocks and white rocks. And we're going to try and discipline ourselves to that. We're also looking for rocks with big white crystals in them. Because those rocks tend to have something special. And the last one of those I saw had my tiger eye in it. Ooh. See, that's a yellow rock, and I don't really want to risk going past it and then discover that was what I was after. Rock pyrite. Alright. I know, the rest is fine. We're just gonna... Because tiger eye is pretty rare, so I'm not expecting to find it away from the centre of the cave. Having said that, it wouldn't be the first time that I have found a rare rock away from the centre of the cave. Sorry, horse. Truffles is like, that's okay, I'm used to it. I'm sure you are, boy. I know, once you start to get to the glowy mushrooms, you know you're getting close to the centre of whichever cave you're in. There used to be a beautiful statue that sat up here. There isn't anymore. She got buried. She's now usually buried in here. Let's just dig up whatever that is. That looks a little bit purple. No, it's quartz. We'll grab our 100G mushrooms and hope we don't regret it later. Oh, right. That's right. Clementine Mines. I've run out of speed. Where's my cake? Alright, so we want to do this quick. You know what? It's going to bother me if I don't pick up all of these. What time is it? Yeah, 3 PM. Look, we're going to get through a goodly portion of the Clementine. We're not going to get to any other mine. We might as well just pick up all of the extra building materials so that we can have gemstones to build with later. And we can have a nice stock of raw gemstones as well. Zorah site. Rhodochrosite. Raw titanium. Unpolished bone. Rhodochrosite. Chrysoprase. That looks like obsidian, maybe? Looks big chunky crystals in it. Yes! Alright, that's like 5 bits of obsidian. So you can get obsidian in the Clementine as well as the Lapido Caves. That is so good to know. I know, 900 hours. You would be thinking that I knew everything off by heart, but no. This game is too complex for that. Wait. A Okay, those are my black dahlias and black irises. I'm pretty sure I'm going to fill my backpack up though, so we might leave the flowers alone. There's some jasper. Clementine Mines is where we're at for these. Peridot. Rhodochrosite. You know, if we had a pink themed house, we would be doing good with the rhodochrosite. Clinohumite. Raw copper. More raw copper. Salt. So obsidian's really rare because I think I haven't picked up that many pieces of it at all. So if you're ever accepting missions, accepting a mission for obsidian is possibly not your best bet unless you've got some in stock. If it's a timed mission, if we lucked out a bit with Clara because hers is not a timed mission, so she's not likely to get really annoyed if we don't find it in a certain time frame. Obsidian's quite difficult to pull together, so. More rhodochrosite. I got bismuth out of a green rock. So if you're looking for bismuth, green rocks. I also got some off cane, so spouses are handy for bismuth. But you know, they give you such a wide variety of gems, you're not guaranteed to get it from your spouse. So I wouldn't rely on that solely. Rightio. Has our cake run out yet? No, it's alright, looks like the simple cake too is only a red sneaker. Man, I'm going to have to go cook myself 50 more complex cakes. I know, these little green glowy mushrooms are worth 100G. That's why we're picking them up. Alright, so the centre of the cave is a bit of a bust. So we're going to just work our way out to not the centre. The yellowy looking rock. Fingers crossed for me, guys. And cross them harder. No, right. Never happy. Rock pyrite. Maybe it's, I know, right? We're going to have to spend another day in the Clementines. What we'll do is we'll come into the centre to where we've cleared the rock, and then we're just going to work our way out. Because the rocks don't spawn back every day. More cake. You know, I don't think I'm going to have to worry about selling these. I'm not going to have a lot left. Wait, because the red sneaker does not last as long. Granite. Mushroom. Mushroom. You know, I should probably pick up those other mushrooms as well. We might do that as well. So topaz can also be gotten from the Clementine, if you're curious. There's a lot of things that they seem to cross over. Sometimes you just find them in one and sometimes in the other, and if you play long enough you'll end up finding more likely places for them. It's very chill. You just, you know, nothing's trying to eat you when you're mining. It's kind of nice. No stalactites jumping out of the ceiling. Pierces are not a thing in this game. Thank goodness. No spiders underground either, and no scorpions. The dev was not that mean. Thank goodness. Mushrooms can be planted, and we can make a ton of mushroom soup and stuff. And I've just realised there's probably some recipes that need me to have mushrooms in to deal with it. Now there is. Right, yeah, because we normally turn that way. So past the twisty spire. Okay, I haven't gone far enough out. No, I haven't gone far enough out. Okay, so when you're coming back this way. There's that little cave there. Out through here. Just grab that. Up the mushrooms that are here. I know, they're sparkling for me. It's so nice of them. Amethyst. Garnet. Yes. We used to have garnets in our schoolyard when I was growing up. They were, yeah, it was just like a little patch of them. So, around the school trampoline, so where they dug the trampoline out there. Us kids used to fossick through them, try and find some really pretty ones. Garnet's a little bit of amethyst. Out at Alice Springs. Alrighty, picking up some tourmaline. Once again, that's pretty for pink and green. We can make some tourmaline cats or foxes actually. We should probably do that. Be kind of cute. I know, I'm hoping if I clear the spawns we'll get a different bunch of spawns tomorrow. It's kind of like clearing insect spawns, but they don't scare me. Insect and spider spawns. I know, right? I should probably keep an eye on the time too. I mean... Right, this is the corner. So we'll go down. This is a dead end right down the end here. So if you go past the twisty spire, you usually end up at a dead end. But we're going to just... I'm really pleased to see all this chrysoprase too. It's chrysocolla that you only find in the sea cave, but chrysoprase you can find in the Clementine. I'm not so sure about the no, about the Lapido. I guess I'll have to go mine there again and remind myself. But we have fossils to get, so it's going to take us a little bit. Aquamarine you can find in the Clementine. Sometimes you've got to go down some side tunnels to dig it up. I know Humite, man, it's everywhere. Nelsonite. Just keep digging. I know, I'm looking for Tiger Eye. And the only record that I've seen is that it's found down in the Clementine. I'm just kind of... So we'll cover all our bases. We'll just work our way through the mines. And, see how we go. I know, more mushrooms. Nelsonite. And raw iron. Oops. And I'm up. And I'm lost. There we go. I know, sometimes the walls look like they're joined, but they don't. So you just gotta run right up to them. It's not midnight yet. Alright, so we know that we've gone as far as here. Just grab that. So all I'll do tomorrow when we come out mining is I'll check and make sure that I'm right about the respawn rate. And then the mushrooms are respawn. We're not going all the way back in there for mushrooms. And then what I'll do is I'll just start from this point and we'll work our way through. That was my midnight bounce. Sardonyx, always nice to see. I'm really pleased with that obsidian though. That was good to see. Raw steel. Steel is good if you're up at Lake Deer and you're picking up steel. Steel is actually really good for your watering cans and things like that. It's as good as gold. So, well worth your time to mine it if you're up that way. One of the good things about Lake Deer is it has so much mineable rock that helps you improve things quickly, whereas at Wahoo Beach, I think I tended to basically buy gold bars to kick myself off. So the money was more important than the actual mining. I know, and I should grab my pony and get going. Let's just clear out this. I know it's less space to run. Alright. Whistle up the pony. Come on, Truffs. Head to the entrance of the cave. You don't have to find your way out. It's 103. We might, I know, 108. I'm pretty sure that will take me an hour to get to Wahoo Beach. I don't think it takes an hour for me to ride, but let's find out. So we passed it at 108. Oh, actually, probably 114, but anyway, that's okay. Let's see if we can get home by 208. Or at least to the tuk-tuk stop by 208. Which we won't manage if I run into a scorpion, but I'm pretty sure they're all gone now. Right, there's our jungle farm. And it's 1:37, so it's only taken us 10 minutes to ride a very speedy pony this way. And boom. Awesome. Let's pop him in his stable, get him out of the rain in case he's not smart enough to do that on his own. It is 1:53 a.m. I need my sickle. I know, I'm excited to see these. I wonder what I could cook with them that I couldn't cook before. I probably should have left it all for Kane, but, you know, I'm not that lazy. I can be lazy. And no doubt he's harvested for me, and I haven't noticed it, but, there we go. Oh, wow, that's made my day. Let's grab a recipe. Cooking channel. We've learnt how to make beet soup. Thank you, Haku. 1 beet and 1 salt. Probably another thing to be aware of for when we're up in Diamond Falls with Bailey. Let's get some sleep. Head into the next day. We've got a bit more mining to go, and we might go check our mail as well. Looks like someone's trying to get in touch with us. Cooking channel. Fancy vegetable soup. That was one of my missing ones. Cabbage, green beans, and something else. Alrighty. It is an even day. These guys, I know they spent a day inside. They're going to spend another day inside because I'm going to go mining and I'm not going to want to worry about. Truffles, are you waiting for food, boy? You done? Come on then. No, you. Come here. Pony. Rat. Alright, let's check our bin. Alright, we already have an army ant, that much I know. We'll feed the pupper and we'll feed the kitty, just to make sure they're okay. Everyone else is good. Let's head on down and see what our mail was about. I don't think we're due for baby animals yet. I'm pretty sure it's not been 18 days. Payment? Whoa, 72,000. What did we ship? Okay, 13,480. I'm seriously cannot remember what we might have shipped. It could have been we shipped a bunch of cooked stuff. Probably was. Let us head over to here. We're going to send these animals inside as well, so I'm not chasing poop all over the trees. And we're going to leave them. We're going to just head straight into the Clementine and get that completed, so that I can go up to the Lapido and start on that. So I'm aiming at a 3-day turnaround. So day 1 was the 13th, and I want to be back in the Clementine in the centre of it by the 16th. If I haven't found my tiger's eye, I mean, what I would really like is to have found my tiger's eye so that I can be up in the Lapido hunting out my fossils, the last of my fossils. So that would be pretty good. We got a sizable chunk of cash now. We should, yeah, definitely start buying stuff up at Clara's, not Clara's, Jackie's, so that we can start decorating and just be able to order things whenever we want them. What else should we do? We need to, I don't think we need any more bread processors, but I could probably do with a couple of ice cream processors. Alright, let's see if I remembered rightly about the respawn on the rocks. Because I could be wrong. That looks pretty clean, doesn't it? Alright, but there's some there. Okay, so I haven't come back this far. Alright, so this is where we got to yesterday, and there's usually some rocks in along here. Yeah, alright, so it hasn't respawned, so we should finish clearing out, or get pretty close to finish clearing out the Clementine. Leave our pony here, grab our pickaxe, head into it. I'm actually going to head back to Aquamarine, grab my cake. Hematite is a black rock. Alright, when you're done posing, there we go. So we're actually going to go into some of these areas that we don't normally go into, and just have a quick looky-see to see what they have. If I remember rightly, they have usually a good supply of different metals. And sometimes when I'm after a chunk of aluminium, or if I'm after steel, I'll come into these sections. Get some granite. Some titanium. Some spinel. Nice. Iron, just make sure I haven't missed anything. Grab those mushrooms. Pay attention to where the pillars are so that I know which way to come back. I know who might. Chrysoprase. See, I did not expect to find chrysoprase this far out. That's actually quite interesting. I remember that tunnel as being longer. Maybe, oh no, maybe it's the next tunnel up. It could be the next tunnel up. Let's head up that way. And my little slow sneaker is happening. So simple cake is simple to make, but it doesn't give you the same boost. Let's grab this. Topaz. Marble. Alright. Nope. Mushrooms are all done. Sure, I ran past one there. There we go. Ran past two. Look at that. We're going to have a nice chunk of mushrooms here too. Alrighty. Some tourmaline. What else we got? Iron. Well, look, you know what? Corin's iron bars are going to be pretty secure, which reminds me, we have to drop him off another raspberry cake to improve his friendship so that he wishes to share more. Secrets, sapphires. They give me nice blue furniture. Alrighty, back to the first corner. Rightio. Go about. Okay, looks like we're in for a day of copper. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I wonder what I can make out of copper. We could make copper furniture and maybe copper lamp bases. And get like a little bit of a bling happening in the furniture building. I know, this is another one of those side tunnels. I normally come down here if I'm chasing steel. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it doesn't net me very much. Sapphire, no, aquamarine. I've not seen this much aquamarine ever. Clearly I have not done enough mining. Raw iron. So these nodes where we're getting iron from, this is where you would also get your other metals from. So your silver, your aluminium, and occasionally your steel. Polished bone, unpolished bone. Cobalt. That looks a little bit yellowy. Topaz, maybe? Yes, topaz. That one's definitely yellow. What's that? Carnelian. So carnelian comes out of orange and yellow. So I'm thinking the tiger's eye might do the same. I just don't think I've hit the range gods right. Not that you should go hitting gods you want to do you favours with. Man, I'm so turned around I don't even know where that entrance leads. Zinc. Peridot. Yellow rock. Alrighty. Spinel. Cornelian. Porphyry. Aluminium. Raw nickel. I know. Big floaty rock. Come here. Raw uranium. Rhodochrosite. I was thinking that can't possibly be here. We're too far out. Excellent. Another yellow rock. Clinohumite. Okay, it was an orange rock. My bad. The mushrooms made it look yellow. We'll blame the mushrooms. Actually, a lot of people blame the mushrooms, but not necessarily for the same reasons. Where are we? Let's just make sure we've dug into every nook and cranny in this little corner. There's a pool. No, we've missed this one over here. Raw iron. Raw gold. Raw silver. And more raw silver. Nice. So yeah, so today it looks like a silver day, or an silver and aluminium day, but it has been known that these rocks contain steel and titanium on occasion. So it all just depends on what the spawn is. So you just got to hack it, make it go away, and then come back. See, that's such a tease. There's usually this huge boulder right in front. So if you're chasing the boulders thinking they'll lead you to the center, some of these boulders actually just lead you to dead ends. And so you've got to be aware that when in doubt, follow the mushrooms. Because I don't think there were any mushrooms leading up into this boulder here. I could be wrong. We're about to find out. Man, when in doubt, I'm so lost. Sometimes with this corner, I actually chicken out and I go and aha, is that my pillar? That might be my pillar. I just hit the button to get out of the cave and I work my way back in. Yeah, this looks a little bit more promising. Because it is really hard to remember which way you came in. You get turned around so easily, and there's no mini map for the caves, so you've eventually just got to remember which way you came. Alright, so we've been down there, and now we're heading closer to the entrance. So our gemstones are going to be a lot fewer and further between. If we finish here today, like I said, we might either head up to the Lapido, but I'm also tempted to take a run into the sea caves. The limestone caves, and just see how we go with that. No pun intended. Tungsten and silver and whatever this is. Emerald? Emerald. Yes. We could deck the house in blue and green. That'd be fun. I'm not sure what Kane would think of it. He might like it. Blue and green with a nice timber floor. I just have to get the right timber flooring off out of the wallpaper dudes. Salt is good. We're actually going to need a ton of salt for our soup. So, yeah, not going to complain about getting that. Sure. Okay, that leads me out to the mine carts. Radio. So there's a few little wibbles and wobbles I want to explore in here, like this one. Once you get to this far in the caves, past that rock at the end of the railway line, your chance of getting things like silver and gold increases slightly. So the deeper you are into the cave, generally the rarer the minerals and things that you find. Look, here's something I haven't opened. I'll come back to this boulder in a minute. First I'll, I know, meteor tools. If you're in the mines and you're mining, and you don't have meat or tools, you will need an absolute ton of food, because each stroke will cost you energy. Even with a gold or a different coloured pickaxe. And if you're using wooden, forget it. You're just not going to get through anything in a nice, timely fashion. As I've discovered before. So we'll just keep going. We'll just take out the boulder. We've actually nearly finished clearing these mines. So we'll get that done. Raw zinc. That's not a rockable rock. Hackable rock. Why do I get the impression I may have been here? Oh no, I haven't. That's right, this is my dead end. Possibly. Actually, I think it may double back into another part of the mines. Let's follow it and find out. No, it's a dead end. We are getting some nice metals out of it though, so, you know, it's not too bad a point to go to. Oh, I'm out of cake again. Rude. Quit posing. Less posy, more, miney. Run. Okay. So all of that is done. We'll call our pony in a little while. There's our mine. So if we're going to the center, we'd follow that tunnel. So we've just come from there, so we won't need to. Zinc. So this is another little area where you can get a ton of minerals. You do tend to get a lot of zinc, aluminium, and that other one that you can't use to make tools and weapons with, nickel. However, if you refine it, you can actually use it to make your master kitchen out of, which is kind of handy. So it's a pretty rock, just not very useful. Alright, that's that little tunnel done. Yep, and we're heading further, closer to the entrance. So our chances of finding any tiger's eye this far out are like Buckley's and none. For those of you not familiar with Buckley, Buckley was an Australian explorer, and he died because he took an expedition a very long way inland, so he had Buckley's chance. When we say you've got Buckley's chance, you've got no chance. I don't know how many younger Australians use it, but those of us who were force-fed Australian explorers in our early school years, not literally, because that would be ill, but anyway, yes. I know. Now I'm just mining for the sake of finishing the mines out. We are nearly there. It's taken us a little bit of time. This time I will pick up the poop from here. Because, you know, it is kind of driving me crazy. And I forgot, we've got this little side tunnel. This side tunnel, if you're starting out in Pumpkin Days, isn't a bad little side tunnel for finding, well, I mean, your first mushrooms. Sometimes you get a little bit of gold in here, which is good if you're starting out and you want to start upgrading your weapons. So you don't have to go through, you've only got one big boulder to go through to get to it. So it's kind of a nice little gift at the very beginning of the game for those of you who start playing early. Out of cake again. Oops, and I hit the wrong button. We don't want to unlock the camera, we'll be running in odd directions. So yeah, so this is a good place to come if you're starting out in Pumpkin Vale and you want to upgrade your tools, but you don't want to dig too deeply into the mines. Take you a few trips, but it's worth the run. I know, these dead ends that are not dead ends, you've got to watch them. You also get a nice load of salt, which if you're aware of the secret of soup. Whoops, have I gone the wrong way? No, I'm going out toward the entrance. There we go. We'll call our pony in a minute. It's just getting on and off him as you chase the rocks in the mine. Is a pain. Okay. Let us whistle up our pony. You know what? Hi, Truffles. We might hit the Spoonie Island caves. It's only 10 o'clock. we could hit the Spoonie Island caves, maybe. Let's just see how fast we can go. And I'll decide when we get there if we've got enough time, because I don't want to falling asleep again. Just been getting up at 6 in the morning, so we want to be back well and truly by 6. It will take 2 hours by tuk-tuk to get back. So I mean, if we left Spoonie now, we would get back at midnight. But it would be nice to just kind of cross that off our to-do list. I know, that palm tree decided to grow in a really awkward spot. Oh, hey, there's Corin. He's working late. Let's give the boy some cake. I didn't know he worked this late. Here. This is for me? Yes, it's supper. Truly? Are you sure? Yep. Hey, Zorah. The cafe has a new roast. Have you tried it? Me neither. That was my attempt at a conversation. And he tries it again. I'll get back to work then. That was sweet. I should do a romance with Corin, but that would involve a character that moves to Spoonie. Because I wouldn't want to take him away from where he's, you know, found a home and he feels comfortable. And none of my characters are allowed to start in, let's not go over the edge yet. Alright. On a minor speed cake instead of a major speed cake, how do we go? It'll be a little bit of a closer call, but I think we'll still be fine. We can make it without cake. I just don't like trying it. I know, my imagination conjures up a shark fin every time I do this. It's as bad as in Swords and Magic and stuff, where I'm like constantly wondering if the lockjaw has been introduced to the game. There you go, losing energy, find land soon. You won't see that if you use more powerful cake and get a brown sneaker. And it's midnight. Oh man, what are we doing? We are getting precious stones. That is coral. Salt. Okay, some of it's not so precious. We're going to ignore the dig patches because we don't really need... wow, this is a very bad run in here. We don't really need... Ooh, it should be... Oh no, that's agate. Yes. Alright. I'll try again. We don't really need any artifacts. So I will just... Zish. Oh, Unikite. Okay, it's a good run. Unpolished opal. And salt. You don't see Unikite often. I think that might be my second time this game. Or possibly my first time. It depends on where I got the Zorah, just hit the rock, girl. Sooner we get the rocks all smashed, we can go home. I think I may have been given my last lot of unipite. Copper. 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 I know, Kane will be like, where are you, sweetheart? I miss you and I'm worried about you. Because he's like that. Sunstone, yes. These rocks with the big crystals poking out of them, I love it. When I see them, I know there's going to be something in there that I want. Emeralds. And I mean really want, because those, I don't think I've seen so many one-off stones like that in a while. Excellent. All right. We are heading straight for the beginning of the cave. We are going to eat our speed cake. And we're going to head for shore. We're going to be pushing it to get home on time. Head for shore. That means go out of the cave, Zorah. Alright, as long as you're running, you're not using up energy. We need to get to that beach over there, which is a bit of a push without the brown sneaker. It's a really big push without the without any sneakers. So we should start getting our warning that we're losing air very, very shortly. Alrighty, whistle our pony. And head for home. It may be quicker to take the tuk-tuk. It will be like recording-wise, yeah. It'll be pretty close, not recording-wise, but this way I won't get lost. 3:15. Boom. What time of day do I call this? I call it, I don't know yet. Alright, Truffles will put himself away and we'll head for bed. That wasn't too bad a mining trip, but on that note, guys, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.